back inside the Fitzgerald Fieldhouse, commanding 26-3 lead in the duel for the Pitt Panthers, responding very well. And Cole Matthews, Jared Kessler, Luca Augustine getting some big wins for Pittsburgh here tonight to propel them to the 23-point advantage. And it leads us to 184. Reece Heller, number 10 in the country. He'll be taking on Ethan Weatherspoon from the Cavaliers. And we saw Reece's brother Holden at the 165 class tonight. And now Reece looking to finish off his season on a positive note as he takes on Weatherspoon.
See if Heller comes out aggressive on his feet right away.
Good opening shot from Heller. Yeah, like you were saying, I was excited to see how Heller responds to this match. I know he wasn't too happy with his offensive output last match, but looks to be starting off pretty strong here.
I mentioned it was TJ Stewart from Virginia Tech last Friday, a week ago, came in here to the Fitz and pulled off the sudden victory win over Heller. And Heller did get a win last night in his match against Isaac Dean of Ryder.
How much was he beating himself up over that scissors?
Just frustration, you know, especially, and a good response there from Weatherspoon.
Yeah, great trip that time.
Just a lot of frustration knowing that you do have the arsenal, you know, to attack, whether it's the legs or upper body. Just maybe not being able to get it off as much as you would like can certainly be frustrating, but it's important to kind of put that stuff in the past and just kind of focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, Stewart, one of those guys that, kind of like we talked about earlier, right? Kept it close, kept himself in the match, and got to that overtime spot with Heller.
And it kind of goes back to what we were even talking about, like, in the beginning of the match, just wrestling positionally, right? Regardless of the score, you know, maybe whether it's going good or bad, if you keep looking for that next score, you never really know what could happen. Like you're saying, yeah, we saw that at 157 with the big pin there.
Has that been stressed a lot in the last few weeks from Coach Gavin and the rest of the staff as far as that situational wrestling?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a big point of emphasis, not only just throughout the season, but especially these last couple matches, especially in ACC competition, that not getting too hung up on the scores, whether it's the team score, maybe needing to get bonus or individual score, just kind of always looking for that next point. And I feel like we've been seeing that here from the Pitt team more recent, as guys been more wrestling very positionally and situationally, and it's been paying off here tonight especially. A little drag from Heller. Weatherspoon evades, and right back in on a shot. Good takedown there from Heller.
Really strong double leg. And able to finish.
Another situation here where a rod would be huge. Weatherspoon's going to want to try to maybe get a little restart here out of bounds and try and get a quick escape. Heller keeping that foot in.
Especially on short time, you in that spot where you know you're not going to be able to give up anything.
So well done by Heller to get 7 points in the first period here against Weatherspoon.
Oh, could have got
almost got more there at
really
the
close
end.
There.
But he does have the 3-point advantage as we move to period 2.
First takedown, you know, nice single to a double, really right off the whistle.
Yeah.
Getting after it.
Kind of caught him off surprise there then.
See the deep double leg on the second one.
Yeah, two very nice shots there from Heller.
Panthers coming off a night. They had a lot of high-scoring matches, high-scoring wrestlers. 5 guys scored at least 9 points last night against Ryder. 29-9 win for Pitt over the Bronx. That was just last night. Panthers won 8 of 10 bouts to get the victory.
Weatherspoon had a nice takedown of his own in the first period. And he's definitely shown some good movement on his feet.
Yeah, I agree. I think for Weatherspoon here, you're going to want to try to get back to those positions.
Looking, trying to get Heller off balance with a couple of those fakes.
Heller right back in on the shot, but
yeah, the reach there from Heller. Just snagged that ankle and now can get himself in his position.
all right to his back. This is where the Hellers are good.
Reece taking advantage of the opportunity. Weatherspoon on his back. Heller.
Oh, it's close. Weatherspoon got a nice bridge there trying to evade that pin, but
he's got that elbow up underneath the back. Fell himself up.
20 seconds here. Might feel like a long time for Weatherspoon, but oh.
I don't know if I would have stepped over like that.
Yeah. One a short time, maybe you're trying to really push for it, but
is it tough to have that kind of patience, though, in that type of moment? What's your mindset there?
I think so. I think it all depends on how much time's left. It wasn't too much time for Heller.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more time and maybe kind of a little bit more patient with it. But honestly, a little bit of credit to Weatherspoon there, really fighting that off, saving 6 points there. But
yeah, I mean, right here, to get those elbows back underneath.
Yeah.
To not give up that pin.
But all of that does put Reece Heller up 15-4. Now into the third period here.
Good little attempt there from Weatherspoon, but Reece chasing it down. And back to what we were saying, a good little reach shot from Weatherspoon. Gets in deep. This is where the Hellers are very tricky in this defensive position. They got really good hips. And Reece getting a takedown of his own. Pushing for a tech here.
Showed a lot of good patience, too, just waiting for that and stepping to the side.
And Reece Heller does have a minute 26 of riding time at this point. So, as he said, Nino, he's getting into tech fall territory here. And this is a good response for him, mentally as well, for the end of the season after the loss last week.
Definitely. Ending your Dole season on a potential tech fall would be real good, and he gets it. Good match from Heller.
Excellent bounce back victory for Reece Heller. The technical fall win, his 7th of the season, gets it over Ethan Weatherspoon, and the Panthers continue to pour it on here. 31-3, their lead in the duel.